This is John Paval with Access Arts Live with the Thursday live stream action update for you for Thursday, December 18th, 2025. 1 week away from Christmas Day. How the time flies. We've got a very interesting lineup of a combination of very classical live streams and Christmas concert live streams today. We've got a very classic piano recital in London with a Christmas theme. We've got Baroque ballerinas being recreated centuries later in New York City. We've got a boys choir in Manhattan. I was a boys chorister. We've got a group of Virginians who engage in bell ringing. And there's an electro-jazz-classic sort of genre-bending big band for you to end the day. So without further ado, let me get to telling you about all of these different live streams that are going on today in different parts of the world through the magic of contemporary technology. We start out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, European time, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 in the morning on the West Coast. St. Mary's Perryville is live streaming the pianist Mark Viner, who's returning to St. Mary's Perryville to do a classic piano recital. He'll be playing music by Mozart, Liszt, Rebikov, and Tchaikovsky, more specifically Mozart's Piano Sonata in A, Crucial number 331. Then Rebikov's Valse from the Christmas Tree, Opus 21. Then some selections from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker, The Waltz of the Flowers, The Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and the Pas de Deux. And then he will do some Liszt. He'll do 4 pieces from the Weihnachtsbaum, which means Christmas tree, Adeste Fideles, Slumber Song, the Old Provençal, Christmas Song, and Evening Bells. And he will finish off with Liszt, Hungarian Rhapsody number 12 in C sharp minor. So it starts out with a Mozart sonata and ends up with the Liszt Rhapsody. Starts and ends very classically with a lot of Christmas music in between. He's, by the way, he is also, if I can take a moment to mention it, he's a great enthusiast for a French composer named Charles Valentin Alcan, and he's even been the chairman of the Charles Valentin Alcan Society, and he's working on an 18 CD complete piano music of Alcan series, but he's apparently not playing any of that unless he does it in an encore. Okay, and there's a lively chat box there on St. Mary's Perryville, which you're welcome to join in on. Next up, Midtown Concerts is live streaming the New York Baroque Dance Company with the superb Julia Bengtsson, Swedish-born ballerina. And they're going to be recreating the dances of ballerinas from the Baroque era. Playing the music for them is James Richmond on the harpsichord, Sandra Miller on the flute, Leah Gale Nelson on the violin, Nathan Whitaker on the cello. Playing music by Jean-Ferry Rebel, George Frederick Handel, and others. So Julia Bengtsson will perform Les Caractères de la Danse in the style of Françoise Prévost with music of Jean-Ferry Rebel. Then Irénie Mélin-Gompère will dance a suite from Handel's Terpsichore in the style of Marie Sallé. Other ballerinas being recreated are Mademoiselle Victoire, Mademoiselle d'Angeville, and Hester Santelot. And Jennifer Meller has choreographed a solo in the style of Marianne de Camargo for the contemporary ballerina Ms. Mélin-Gompère. That's the Irénie Mélin-Gompère. It will be a feast for the eyes and ears of beautiful Baroque dance being brought back to life by lovely dancers. I just have an artistic crush on Julia Bengtsson. Okay, so I will move on while I'm blushing here. Okay, anyway, then we move on. We have a boys choir Concerts at St. Thomas is live streaming the St. Thomas Boys Choir singing Christmas on Fifth Avenue. We don't know exactly what songs they'll be singing, but this will be traditional carols and contemporary holiday songs. And that's at 5:30 on the East Coast, 2:30 in the afternoon on the West Coast, 11:30 in the evening here in Europe, and 9:30 in the morning, Friday morning down under in Australia. Then after that, the Kennedy Center is live streaming the Peace and Carol Ringers Songs of the Season. This is a handbell choir, and they play 7 octaves of handbell choirs, chimes, and various percussion instruments. They've been around for over 5 decades. They're associated with St. Matthew's UMC in Annandale, Virginia. And I'm guessing, I'm not a religious expert, but I'm guessing UMC means United Methodist Church. A fun Christmas concert, one of several this week from the Kennedy Center. And then to finish up your day, if you're just feeling like bah humbug to all of the preceding, and you just want to be now, Intermedium Theater is live streaming the Weber Morris Big Band. This is genre-breaking music by multi-instrument composers, both of whom play the sax, but then they play other instruments. Anna Weber and Angela Morris. Both of them have done artistic residencies with a number of different contemporary music groups or foundations. So they bear the mark of the people who know about contemporary music, thinking that they're the cat's meow. That's what we have for you today, folks. Today's live streams. I'll be back tomorrow, I suppose, with tomorrow's live stream update, and we may put out some separate clips on some of these which we think are most noteworthy and which we want to be able to send to select groups on Facebook, like groups interested in early music or dance, or groups interested in piano, etc., etc.